The Artemis machine building plant, located in the Nizhny Novgorod Oblast, just east of Moscow, initially produced fewer than a dozen BTR-90 wheeled combat vehicles in 1994. These 8-wheeled, 23-ton vehicles underwent a brief trial phase with Russian interior troops before being placed in storage at the 38th Scientific Research Institute near Moscow. During that period, there was little demand for a new BTR, as the older BTR-80, BTR-70, and BTR-60 models were considered adequate and readily available. Fast forward 2 decades, and the circumstances have significantly changed. The BTR-90s have been brought out of storage, this time for deployment in Ukraine. A recent video circulating online showcased at least one BTR-90 in action during Russia's ongoing 21-month war in Ukraine. The reason for resurrecting these 30-year-old experimental vehicles from long-term storage and deploying them to the front lines is evident. Over nearly 2 years of intense combat, Russia has incurred substantial losses, with approximately 4,000 infantry fighting vehicles, IFVs, and armored personnel carriers, APCs, lost. This represents roughly a third of the IFVs and APCs that were in active service as of February 2022. While Russian industry may be capable of producing around 1,000 new and upgraded fighting vehicles and personnel carriers in 2023, the need for several thousand more vehicles cannot be met solely through production. Russian technicians are retrieving the last recoverable BMP-1s and BTR-50s from the 1960s and 50s from long-term storage, and they are also turning to research institutions like the 38th Scientific Research Institute. The BTR-90 itself is a capable vehicle. It features a larger hull compared to the older BTR-80, is armed with a 2A42 30mm autocannon, and is equipped with armor designed to withstand machine gun fire. Furthermore, its automotive components closely resemble those of the BTR-80, and its gun is shared with the BMP-2 tracked infantry fighting vehicle. The underlying issue with the BTR-90 is not the vehicle itself but the critical industrial situation it underscores. The Kremlin is working tirelessly to mobilize its weapons industry for a prolonged conflict that could extend well into 2025 and beyond. This effort involves substituting Russian components for sanctioned foreign ones to expand the production of T-72 and T-90 tanks. Additionally, they are re-establishing the manufacturing of T-80 tanks from scratch. However, these endeavors demand both time and financial resources. In the interim, Russian regiments continue to experience significant combat losses and require new vehicles urgently, thousands of them. Consequently, they are accepting whatever IFVs and APCs they can obtain, including these experimental BTR-90s.